Okay, we're back in action.
Take it, we already pull it back this way, whichever is easiest.
Did we get our fitting we were missing?
Right here, bro.
All right.
That's what we need.
That's what we needed. That little thing kept us from firing this thing up the other day. All right, we are trying to finish up on Faithful here, our original SB2 engine, this Super Bowl carburetor that we bolted on. If y'all watched the last video, we bolted this thing on, didn't have a fitting for our return line, and so that kind of made us stop early, a to be continued video. So this is part 2, if you will, of this new Super Bowl carburetor setup that we are bolting on Faithful. We're getting ready to go to the dirt track at Charlotte. Well, I should back up. First of all, we're going to East Alabama Motor Speedway this Saturday night. Anybody know the date on that? Hold on, 7th? Yes, May 7th. With the Spring National Series, Joseph will be running the Henderson Motorsports Longhorn. So that's gonna be fun. We'll be doing that this Saturday night, May 7th, East Alabama Motor Speedway. Then next week, we'll be leaving here, I think Tuesday or something like that. And Wednesday through Saturday, we'll be at the dirt track at Charlotte. We're racing with the XR Super Series. That'll be with our cars here that we'll be taking. We'll be taking both Faithful with the original SB2 and Betty with the Dell engine SB2. That sound about right?
Nailed it, Jordan.
So I did some research myself on this carburetor. Y'all were trying to explain it. Jordan actually did a good job of explaining it. I guess Jesse did too in the last video. But basically, there's no air in the bowls. It's just full of fuel. So then you don't have any issues of, I guess, your air-fuel mixture.
Error.
Error.
No air.
No air. No air. No air. Error.
No errors.
No errors.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But that's also why we got to run this return line, because it's not all the fuel's, obviously getting burned, so it's got to run back to the tank. I wonder if we could have just had it run into a jug over here and cranked it the other day. You know what I'm saying? You don't have enough room right there.
Just enough, I guess. Yeah,
looks like it might be all right.
Just enough. Alright.
Good enough.
Now we need this on the end of that hose.
This is Jesse's most favorite part of working on race cars right here.
This is the worst part of it. Don't spray it on my hand.
Yeah, you won't be able to grip it. We gotta get that fitting in that hose.
Whoa.
Little double D ought to do it.
Double D.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Hey, now we'll have it full of dirt.
Yeah, we're off to a great start.
Here, watch it.
Hey, I'm just good for all the commenters. I suggested we heat the line, like stick it in some hot water. Jesse said he didn't need that. He's got
all you
this.
Do is walk out there in the sun for a minute.
Yeah, 110 degrees.
It's easy to do it straight because you could just shove it on the floor.
Did you get it all the way?
Yeah.
In goes the return line. Perfect.
Hook it up.
Where'd it go? There it is.
You got it.
Well, hard to do it with one hand. Like to get it, I need to hold up on the back end. I think I might have just, no. I don't want to cross thread. You do it and I'll hold the camera. How's that sound? You gotta hold up, see? Yeah, exactly.
Well, you gotta get the fitting in there nice and straight.
Okay. Hold on, let's do this. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're good.
Perfect.
We're good. What is this, sir? Pressure?
Fuel pressure. That's, we gotta drill a hole in the hood and let that hang out there like that.
Do we not use a fuel pressure gauge now?
You do not.
Okay, so we're not even hooking that up?
Nope.
Well, what are we gonna do when we crank the engine and we always have that scene where you're adjusting the fuel pressure and Joseph's over here telling you
you don't have that scene any longer.
Dang.
No, we're
It's
taking content away.
It either works or it doesn't.
That's it. If it doesn't work, then what do we do?
Ha. I said we go right back to what we know that does work.
It'll work.
After all of this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to grab a hold of the line. That thing fighting like,
Yeah, cut your hand.
Devil, yeah. So I
I grabbed the line, threw the pole in the water, and then I just started easy pulling it in, but without wrapping it around you. You don't wrap it around your hand or anything. It'll rip. Yeah. Bethany's over there like looking for it in the water with the video camera.
So you were live streaming this?
Oh yeah. Yesterday I did a live stream, a live catch and cook. I live streamed my entire fishing experience.
In which you caught a fish.
I caught 2.
With your, but your reel broke.
My reel broke in the middle of it.
And you had to hand reel it in?
Yeah, and it was a fish from the floor to my hip. It was a redfish, or I think they call them red drum.
So if you're not following Jesse on Twitch, that's what you missed out on.
It took me an hour to catch one. So the people that was hanging out bearing with me until then.
Well, then we got to also enjoy the fruits of your labor by watching you eat the fish.
Yeah, I went
later.
home and cleaned it, and then I cooked it right there in my
It looked tasty, and I was hoping you would bring some for lunch today.
I think it's going to be brought here. I saved a little bit.
Okay. Just a little heads up on what you're missing if you're not on Jesse's Twitch streams, along with some iRacing here and there.
Mainly iRacing.
Hey, speaking of which, big race coming up. 6,000 to win.
6,000 to win, like $18,000 purse.
Yeah, on iRacing.
On a racing game.
And it's a good chance to tune up at Charlotte.
Yes.
I need to go do that.
Yeah, Josie, you need to be racing that. And that Sunday night.
Sunday night,
You'll be racing.
It is.
Well, we'll put it. We'll leave the link and the info and Jesse's in the description where y'all can watch Jesse in his big race Sunday night on iRacing, and then maybe when he goes fishing next time.
What do you got to say to everyone that came out and watched you
Sup?
at Kokomo?
Oh God, I'm sorry.
So I think this is the last line we're gonna have to make. This is our vent. We had to put a bigger vent on it.
Yeah, this is the old vent. This is a 6 AN, and you gotta have an 8.
Are we hooking it to this?
No. This is all irrelevant. This is
okay.
This is the new vent hose. We gotta make it. I need to cut it
Can
right
you
here.
mark it, pull it back off, and cut it?
Right
so
here?
it'll be easier?
I can't get in there.
Why don't you just?
Where
Can't
at?
never could, Jesse.
Right here?
Yeah, cut it. It's not a big deal.
It's just a vent. It'd be fine. Probably.
You need a hose clamp. That'll fall off. Little hose clamp. Give us a little hose clamp.
Where's our hose clamp?
Had to have that's a bigger line. Is what we went with.
Shoot flame out that thing.
I hope no flames come out of it.
Yeah, that wouldn't be.
Smoke all out in the road.
All right, what are the odds?
Hopefully in our favor.
It's gonna run. It's gonna run just fine. Let's review. We swapped to the Super Bowl carburetor. In so doing, we had to put a different fuel pump on, and we had to run a return line, and we had to change the vent tube, the vent line on the fuel cell.
Yep.
Is there anything else I'm missing?
We
that
got
we
rid
did?
of a regulator. We got rid
Oh yeah,
of
no
fuel
regulator.
pressure.
You're not even gonna have a fuel pressure gauge hooked up.
No.
So, and the idea is that you have a more steady and dependable supply of fuel coming through your carburetor.
And we are about to test that theory.
Okay.
Are we testing the theory? You
Oh, we're gonna see.
I mean, we're gonna see if we hooked it
We're
up,
gonna
if
see
we
if it
did
runs.
everything. Yeah.
I wonder if it's filling up the lines.
could be
Yeah,
running
running
back.
all the way to the tank.
Yeah.
And that means you're doing no good.
It's full on the front.
Have you pumped it or anything?
No, I pumped it once, so probably won't go. Ready? I don't know where the idle's at either, so.
Oh, yeah, well, me either.
Ready?
Okay, we need more fuel.
Ready?
Come on.
Got a leak.
What we leaking?
I believe that's fuel.
Fuel.
Where the pump.
At the pump.
You got a light. There, watch out. Header's hot.
We'll make sure power steering. Well, fuel pump.
Hey, we put fluid in it, didn't
Yeah.
Need Allen wrenches, I suppose.
All right, so all the red stuff there on the pump, that's all oil. Power steering and then fuel. We bolted the power steering and the fuel pump. We bolted on last video. We got an issue there with some leaking. Did you check the lines?
Sure hope you just didn't tighten something.
Yeah, maybe you just forgot. Well, got a little on it.
I don't think that's gonna
Don't make a difference.
Is it the 8?
That's an 8, yeah.
I need an 8. I got a 10.
I tightened that. I thought it was in there.
Yeah, it's stripping from there.
From a line?
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
Hey, we loose, boys.
What's it loose?
What y'all doing leaving the line loose?
Oh, no, it ain't loose.
Oh.
I thought it was.
So what'd you do? Why'd you make it?
I thought it was loose, but it ain't. I thought I smoothed it. I don't think I did.
What about is there
Is it still leaking?
Let me see.
Yep. Okay, we had a line that needed a little pulling put on it.
Attitude adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
Be looking, alright?
Alright, let's try her again.
Let's go.
It ain't as bad.
It's not as bad, still leaking though. Was it better than what it was?
Yeah, I thought it was a little less. We didn't let it run quite as long though. To me, it looked like less fuel dripping into the floor.
I mean, that's all new stuff, though. I just don't understand why it'd be leaking. This is what you need.
That is not what we need.
Okay, so basically you turned it off and turned it back on.
Yeah.
I jiggled the handle.
That's gonna be the trick. All right, Jesse pulled it off, put it back on, tightened it good and tight.
That's the second time we've jiggled the hand.
I didn't
No,
take
the
it all
first
way
time
off
he didn't
first
take it
time.
off.
But he did jiggle it.
Yeah. Okay.
Loosened it. So that was turning on, turning off, and then this was unplugging.
Yes, and
Unplug
plug
it,
it back
plug
in.
it back in.
Basically.
So
Yeah.
we jiggled the handle the first time. This time we turned it off, turned it back on. This time we unplugged it and plugged it back in.
Basically.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
Why don't we just try this
Listen,
and see?
if you leave this in the video, please tell Joseph for an AN fitting, you're not supposed to put crap on it.
Hey, when stuff's leaking, you make it stop leaking.
I think it's the O-ring fitting.
It's gonna be a number 8 O-ring, ain't it?
Yeah, it's 8, I think.
Yeah, number 8 O-ring to a number 8 male on both sides, yeah.
I'm gonna swap these.
Okay, you just need one?
Yep.
All right, 10 more.
Thanks. Alright, bye.
All right.
I don't know, for some reason,
Are we getting that whole fitting?
yeah, and it wasn't leaking here. So,
It's not the line. We just turned the line around.
yeah.
And it's still leaking. So we're thinking this is the fitting out of the pump. We think this is our issue. And we got another one coming from.
Well, we're about to find out for sure. We're gonna
Swap
rob
these.
Peter to pay Paul for a second.
Okay, we have diagnosed the problem. Pretty sure.
We think.
We think that.
Hey, next up's pipe dope.
All right, we think it was the fitting on the pump. We robbed a fitting off one of these other pumps. Even though we got a new one coming, we don't want to wait. We want to see right now if this was
We
the
want to
problem.
know now.
All right, we'll fire it up.
Fire
Let's see.
leaking, we want it fixed now.
know, that sounds pretty good.
Anyway.
That sounds really good, dude.
I
You
mean,
all that fish?
No, I want you to try it, actually.
Hey, I'm good thing you
all
did.
right, so what is this exactly?
Red drum.
Red drum. Redfish is what we call it here.
Kind of dry.
Okay.
Let's see one of them cauliflowers.
No.
I gotta try it.
No.
You cooked it too long.
Okay. This is also the next day.
Out of the
I think it's pretty good.
I think it's pretty
That's
good.
pretty good.
Jordan, you let him try it?
Jordan?
You ever had any redfish? See, you ain't even had
Here.
it.
Just fresh out of the bay. That Blackwater Bay.
Here.
You
Just
just
take
take
it off
that.
that finger.
Yeah.
Fresh fish. What do you think?
Pretty good.
There you go. There you go. You did a good job, Jesse.
The problem with this is you can only keep like one of these per person.
Yeah, okay, so, well, we gotta go with you next time, I guess.
I need licensed fishermen.
Okay, so what did we figure out was the culprit right here? Where's that thing? Okay, we robbed.
It doesn't look, it looks new.
So we robbed, that's
That's
it?
the one.
That's
That's
the
it.
bad one? You tighten it, well, we need to rob it, we need to
Yeah,
throw it
take
away.
Back out.
What I think it is,
You need to pull that back
Yeah,
out.
we don't need to leave it in
Put
there.
the new one right there.
there's some kind of deformity or something that's going on up here that's not sealing with that
All we had
AN.
to do was put some dope on it.
Nope, you don't dope an AN.
I know that.
Dope.
But ANs also don't usually leak. So.
But anyway, there's something going on up here where it wouldn't seal, no matter how tight you had it.
So then we're gonna pull this out and throw it away. And
yes.
we got a new one of those.
We'll put in this.
Coming, that will stick in here. Or in there, I don't know. But we're good.
That one's staying.
Whole thing sounds pretty good.
Sounds healthy.
Yeah, I mean, oh, the other thing we got to do, we're going to set up our other carburetor where all we got to do is swap carburetors and run it with that pump. We'll have to have a regulator, I guess, somewhere and ready to go on it. But you know, we'll make sure that we can swap carburetors if we have a carb issue without having to swap pumps and all that mess. So we got to get on that and do that before we leave. Hey! All right.
Look at that shiny new radiator.
Looking good. Looking real good. All
There it
right.
is.
We can't be leaving that new radiator in there. Now that it's all
Yeah, we'll pull it.
No.
fixed, we got to put your bent one back
No,
in.
the straight one's the only one that's gonna fit.
The HTF1 car is back. And better than ever, I suppose.
Hey, pull on it.
Is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Woo, look out. Hey, yeah, right on in the shop with it. That's what I'm talking about. All right. If y'all saw in the last video, we loaded this car up, took it up to Miley's garage, Robert Miley. He cut out the bent radiator support and replaced it with one that is not bent. Welded it up in there real nice and sturdy like. He even bolted it all together for us. Painted it and everything. Everything. There, yeah, there's your before piece. Wait, it was like this. There's your before that was in there. And then like we said, here's your after. This thing will be back in action a couple weeks, May 20th, 21st, Forever 51. Pure stock, factory stock, 5100 to win. That's in memory of our buddy Chandler Shaw that passed away a couple years ago. But the 604s, Jesse will be racing for $1,500 over there. But it's gonna be a big race, cool deal. A couple weeks, Deep South Speedway. That's when Jesse will be back in action in this car. Next race will be actually neither of these cars. It'll be Joseph in the Henderson Motorsports Longhorn this weekend. East Alabama Motor Speedway, Spring National Series, $10,053 to win Saturday night. Then we'll be back next week, Wednesday night through Saturday night, racing at Charlotte. Still undecided on what's primary and what's backup going up there to Charlotte. But it'll be the XR Super Series. Watch it live on XR, 4 nights of racing. Lots of money, big money on the line, and all the big names there. Gonna be a fun time. Anyway, thank y'all for hanging out with us today. Let us know what you think of the pretty work done here on Jesse's car. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. We will see y'all later.